We're marching for a brand new day.
Marching for a brand new day.
Our gun rights will lead the way.
Our gun rights will lead the way.
Illinois has turned a page.
Illinois has turned the page.
We're marching for a brand new day.
Marching for a brand new day.
Lift your head and hold it high.
Lift your head and hold it high.
Illinois gun owners marching by.
Illinois gun owners marching by.
Marching for a brand new day.
Marching for a brand new day.
Our gun rights will lead the way.
Our gun rights will lead the way.
Seal carry now. Seal carry now.
Seal carry now.
My name is John Bradley, and I'm carrying the concealed carry legislation, House Bill 245. Illinois needs to quit being the oddball state. 48 other states already have this, and we're the oddball in the deal here, and we need to change that right away. Benjamin Franklin said that democracy is two wolves and a sheep having lunch, and liberty is a well-armed sheep contesting the vote.
We're going to lobby our legislators. Don't forget to leave your green and white cards out with everyone. And always remember your manners. We're not the other side. We're us. We're IGOLD, Illinois gun owners. Hooray!
I tell you what, I had a good crowd. Had a little over 5,000 people here. Not bad. Hopefully for 10 next year. You know, we want to be able to outgrow the convention center.
Right.
That's our goal.
Now, we just left the convention center. We're gathered here in the Lincoln steps. Now, we are right in front of the Capitol, and as you can see, people are waiting to get into the Capitol. What are they going to do in there?
Well, every person is given a card to see their legislator, their senator, or their representative. And the card has a list of the bills that we oppose and a list of the bills that we support. And then we have a card for the Speaker of the House and the President of the Senate. And so every person is supposed to deliver their cards there. So,
are they going to listen this year, or how does 2009 look for the cause?
For the cause? Well, a lot of bad bills came out of committee today. Some good bills didn't make it out of committee yesterday. But one of the things that happens when you have an event like this is that you put the face of the gun owner right in front of the face of the legislator.
Probably don't get a lot of praise. I mean, people don't come in your office here and tell you how great a job you're doing.
Well,
we really
I appreciate
it.
that. No, you're right. We don't get much of that.
You were kind enough to allow us to watch you and to record you talking to your Illinois constituents. What does this day mean to you?
Well, I think I have a little more of appreciation and understanding for what they're doing, but I think it's important for them to come over. Many of them taking vacation days.
Well, yeah, lots of days off in this place.
And taking time to show legislators that they aren't wild-eyed, crazy people. They're normal, everyday Americans who have firearms either for hunting, and many people out in the General Assembly of Illinois now have never been hunting. They don't believe us when we tell them some people actually hunt to help put meat on their table, or they'll hunt and put meat on the homeless table. They respect them. They know what guns will do. They're trained in the safety and operation and storage of their firearms, and they're not wild-eyed, crazy people. These people that we're talking to today are not going to do a drive-by. They understand that, and they want those people punished, as do I. But they don't want to be punished and lumped in with all of those who misuse firearms, who have no concept of what they are and the danger they can be if you treat them and use them not only illegally, but foolishly.
Here, Representative Ken Duncan, how are you, sir?
I'm very well, and yourself?
I'm very well. Democrat from Chicago.
From Chicago, yes.
Talk to us about, you introduced a few weeks ago the $1 million liability bill here in the Illinois legislature. It was here on NRA News, it was obviously not very well received. Tell me why you introduced that.
Well, I'm surprised that, to hear that it wasn't well received with the NRA News.
Give me some news on the bill.
Well, the bill passed the House Executive Committee. It passed with a good margin, and that's what occurred today.
Okay. But is there any, there's something about it actually not going farther than this, correct?
Well, what I discussed, Having spoken with a number of NRA members and responsible Ford card carrying members, and I'm a Ford card carrying member. I hunt as well, mildly, but I hunt. Ford card member, and they simply educated me enough where it made sense to either negotiate this bill tremendously or simply table the bill. And so I'm going to table the bill. Your lobbyists here, Todd Vandermeyer and James, and your lobby team played a good role in educating me about responsible gun owners who are experiencing the collateral damage, if you will, of those criminals who need to be prosecuted and dealt with. And it was an education for me for the positive.
There's
Hello.
Cameron Gray. Hello, Cameron. How are you this evening, sir?
We are actually literally broadcasting to you from a running bus. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm lying. We just stopped at a light, but we are here at the Rosemont train station. We have arrived from Springfield, Illinois, and we're back in the Chicago area, enemy territory, as they say here in northern Illinois. But we are here. We're broadcasting to you. This is probably an NRA News first broadcast. You could probably see in the background
the lights are moving,
pulling into the parking lot.
This is fantastic. Yeah, this is, I believe, the first time in NRA News history that we've had live, literally moving video, taken from a moving vehicle.
From a bus.
Yeah. So how was IGOLD today, Cameron?
IGOLD was awesome, Ken. We have so much great video, so much great tape to send back to you. Thousands of people filling the streets of Springfield, Illinois, chanting, holding up signs. The energy was very neat, and it was cool. There's something about being part of the parade, running down, or the rally, walking down this huge street, the beautiful state capitol of Illinois in front of you. It was very neat. Hundreds of miles traveled, hours and hours of our day. Marty Wiesman, who is our bus captain, you're also an NRA trained instructor.
Correct.
I feel like we've spent the entire day with you because we've spent the entire day with you.
Yeah, I spent more time with you today than I have with my wife in a week, I think.
I'm honored, Marty.
Well, at least they had good company, By the way, can you cook?
No,
Oh,
no.
okay, well.
And my wife can't either, so we're in the same boat.
Okay.
Marty, was today a success?
I believe it was. Last year we had around 3,000 people. This year we had over 5,000 people. Certainly the legislators would have to take note of this number of people and the steady growth in people each year. I think the crowd as a whole was very well behaved.
Yes, definitely.
I don't think there were any problems. So we gave no cause of interference to anyone. We did not disrupt the normal business other than having 5,000 people attack the Capitol building.
Were you surprised, as we were, that there was no counter-protesters? I didn't see one anywhere in the entire city.
No, actually that doesn't surprise me. Because quite frankly, I don't think the Jesse Jackson et al. Would be able to muster 5,000 people to go to Springfield, to be quite frank with you. Right. So if they showed up, it would be a paltry exhibition compared to what we had. That's why they had a news conference in Chicago, because the media would come out for them, but there weren't a whole lot of people.
Okay, IGOLD is done for the year. What will you, of course, we got next year. We'll be back for sure. But what are you going to do between now and then? What do you do to keep up the fight?
Well, June 29th, there's going to be a Second Amendment Freedom Day rally in the city of Chicago. Also, in between times, we have various ISRA events. We have Friends of NRA dinners all over the state. The ISRA does a wonderful job with their emails to make people aware of what bills are coming down, what bills, and that, of course, initiates phone calls and letters. So this was the big splash, but there's always something happening in the state.
So the website is isra.org, correct?
That's correct.
Marty Wiesman, our bus captain, my new best friend in Villa Park, Illinois. It's cold. We're going inside. Have a good year. We'll talk to you again soon.
Okay, nice seeing you guys.